book once. I desperately Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Looking. And also I realized that I never posted the video. I'll post it the first time I played Doki Doki. I'll post it after this one, okay? Okay, it was, chaotic. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing? Oh my goodness. How a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh my god, wait. My phone. Okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately
Level up. Can I see you as my crush? I will not judge. Teddy for I don't want love.
Grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? My god. What? Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
I got this! I got this! I got this!
Looks like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, kitten. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yeah, I can feel the Yuri between these two. Okay, not Yuri as in, you know what type of Yuri I'm talking about. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? You know, no. Natsuki averts her eyes. My mouth is getting dry from all this goddamn talking. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and even showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. ... question mark. Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even gay. ... Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Weird? Why are you involving me? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought we could kiss each other. I was gonna peg you later. Weird. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls, specifically Yuri. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Oh, Yuri, don't worry. I would never hurt you. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share it. Monica looks over at me once more. Weird, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. My cat was side-eyeing me because I was talking to myself, and he's like, what the hell? Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Can I really impress Yuri with my mediocre writing skills is what I should be worrying about. I almost said worrying about. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Wait, crap, I didn't mean to say it. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Yuri.
He needs some milk!
Hey, Weird, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Can I walk home with Yuri instead? Sure, she might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. Oh my goodness, Yuri, my beautiful, beautiful baddie. Looks just like my man Barney. Oh my god, Yuri. And of course, Monica. Oh, Monica, ugly girl. Oh my god, Yuri is the best. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Of course you will with Yuri. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls, Yuri. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to make the poem specifically for Yuri. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Infallible. Starscape. uncontrollable, infernal, unending, crimson. Why is the cat side-eyeing me? Oh my god. Ambient, frightening, unstable, sensation, contamination, extraordinary. No, Sayori, nah. Graveyard. Waterfall. No. Tenacious, incongruent, heaven sent, disoriented, philosophy, variance. Okay, I hope Yuri likes my poem the most. Let me save here. Hi again, weird. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, weird. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh, Yuri, you talk to me just right to make me comfortable. Yuri, come to my house and we can chill, play video games, read books, whatever you want, girl. I'm your girl, you know? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like she deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if your plan is just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Literature. Slowly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Weird always gives it her best, as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Queh. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Sayori, don't worry. Nothing will happen between me and Sayori. It's just me and you, Yuri. Don't worry. How come you and Weird can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual. Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought me something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, Yuri. You're just the best. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches out into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Girl, I know what you mean. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's not being cute, she's accidentally being the woman of my dreams. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this and I'll definitely kiss you later. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Yuri! Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. I'm just curious, how do you have 2 copies of the same book? Also I was picking a cat hair out of my mouth. I know you didn't need to know that. Well, when I spotted the bookstore yesterday... it's not on your hands. I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Let it go, let it go. I can't hold it back. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's about it anyway? What's it about anyway? My goodness. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, you weird? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I love listening to you talk, girl. I haven't lost any interest or anything type shit. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? let's go on a date. You can make me tea. I'll make you tea, and we can I'll make cupcakes too, and we can just you don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. Okay, listen. This has already exceeded my average video length. But I'm gonna continue until the end of the Yuri scene at least. So just know the second that Yuri scene ends, it's bye-bye for y'all. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. As Yuri is in the corner of my eye, I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Kiss! It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Just kiss. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading, not continue kissing? Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. Also, that computer in the back, is that like the teacher's computer, or like someone just brought a gaming PC into the class? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yes.
Now, at some point, do it properly, even the sheet. Yes. You have to run, you must put it away, okay?
Okay.
Please keep your phone charged. I need to be able to reach you. It mustn't be on silent. Please put these things away. Nothing must be on
Yeah, my dad walked into my room. Yeah, so like, let's continue. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But weird. That's probably what? But weird, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. But I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? You know, type shit. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Actually, it's time for me to leave and edit. So goodbye.